What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the top 10 best survival Android games with controller support for 2026, and this lineup is full of gritty, offline-ready experiences that require no internet connection at all, featuring titles you probably had no clue you could play with a gamepad, from crafting and base building to fending off hostile creatures in the wild. And if you want even more survival gems with controller compatibility, be sure to check out my website. I will leave the link right down in the description below. So if you enjoy this video, drop a like, comment which game surprised you the most, or which one you never knew had controller support. And I am really pushing to hit 1,000 subscribers before December, so if you appreciate this content, please hit that subscribe button to support the channel and help me reach that goal. Because we are jumping straight into number 10 right now.
Gamepad Gaming, here we go. New one place for the show. Androidgames with Patty.
Step into the shadows of an abandoned psychiatric hospital with the Void Stalkers. The Legend, a chilling survival horror game on Android with full controller support. Though you'll want to double-check compatibility, as the exact support details are not listed in official descriptions. Join Edward, a curious investigator who thought he'd find nothing more than dusty documents, but instead discovers the halls still whisper, medical records hide dark secrets, and something sinister moves in the darkness as the line between reality and madness begins to blur. For just 49 cents, you'll explore a world where every locked door holds an untold story, and every file suggests the hospital wasn't abandoned but sealed, leading to a terrifying truth that one police officer discovers when he investigates and never returns, proving that some legends are just waiting for their next victim. Step into a post-apocalyptic wasteland in the year 2045 with Our Last Way Out, a free 2D roguelike survival action game by Somnium Fabri that puts you in the role of a father fighting through hordes of mutants to find his lost daughter. Your controller will work during gameplay, though menus might still need a tap, as the game has partial gamepad support, so you can craft over 80 unique weapon parts, from flamethrowers to shock rifles, and fortify your camp with crops, traps, and workshops. With 50 modular missions across stealth, survival, and puzzle challenges, 5 playable heroes each with devastating skills, and 100% offline play, this gripping adventure offers endless replayability, where hope is your most powerful weapon, and your daughter is waiting, but the mutants aren't. Step into a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies and monsters in the fall too. Zombie Survival, an intense survival horror game on Android with partial controller support. Your gamepad works during gameplay, but you might still need to tap the screen for menus and inventory management, so it's best for action sequences and combat. Fight through relentless hordes of undead, scavenge for resources, manage your inventory, and survive against terrifying bosses with unique abilities in a gripping story told through stunning comic-style cutscenes. Solve challenging navigation, environmental, and pattern puzzles as you explore abandoned rural settings filled with danger and mystery, all while saving the remaining survivors in this action-packed fight for humanity. And with a free demo available, you can try the first part before upgrading to the full experience. Survive the ultimate open-world zombie apocalypse in TEGRA Zombie Survival Island, a free-to-play offline sandbox game on Android with partial controller support, allowing you to use your gamepad during the intense first-person combat, though navigating menus may still require a tap. Explore forests, abandoned cities, and dangerous territories across a massive map. Gather resources, craft weapons from axes to flamethrowers, and build a fortified base to withstand relentless hordes and raider attacks. Battle terrifying mutant bosses and magical creatures. Level up your survivor's skills, complete quests, and activate the portal between worlds to save humanity in this immersive post-apocalyptic adventure where every corner hides secrets and the fight for survival never ends. Ascend from your shelter after the long years to find a brave new old world awaiting you in Dismantle, a premium action RPG on Android that offers full controller support for a seamless survival experience as you explore a handcrafted open world inhabited by nasty creatures and no other human souls. Break over 99% of all objects for materials, fight or flee from vile post-apocalyptic beasts, and clear areas of monsters to claim them as your own. Build outposts, craft permanent weapons and tools, hunt or tame animals, farm crops, solve puzzles in the tombs of the old ones, fish, cook stat-boosting recipes, and ultimately unravel the mysteries of the strange island. All in your quest to escape this wretched, bittersweet apocalypse. Priced at $10.99. This is a deep, rewarding survival adventure that feels right at home with a gamepad in hand. Step into the chilling world of Urban Legends Survival, a free horror game on Android with partial controller support where you must survive a glitch in the Matrix that transports you to a medieval version of Kathmandu Valley, filled with terrifying urban legends. Your mission is to stay undetected, torch ashes at key locations to find a portal back to reality, and complete objectives without touching any of the evil entities that will claim your soul and trap you forever. With controller support added in an update, you can use your gamepad to sneak through the eerie environments and outsmart the lurking threats, though some menus may still require touch. Each encounter tests your nerves as you discover hidden objectives and try to wake up from this nightmare simulation before it's too late. Step into the inky nightmare of Bendy, Lone Wolf, a thrilling survival horror adventure on Android where you play as Boris, the Lone Wolf, braving endlessly shifting corridors filled with monstrous cartoon creeps, deadly traps, and the relentless pursuit of the Ink Demon in the twisted world of Joey Drew Studios. For just $3.99, you'll scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, and uncover dark secrets while testing your skills against ever-increasing dangers, using precise attacks and clever strategies to fight back against grotesque creatures of the dark puddles. The Ink Demon stalks your every move with an inky heartbeat signaling imminent danger, forcing you to run, hide, and outsmart this unstoppable force in a tense game of cat and mouse, all within procedurally generated environments that keep every playthrough fresh and unpredictable. And while some users have reported compatibility issues with external controllers on mobile, the game is fully optimized for an immersive experience with stunning visuals and responsive controls, drawing you deeper into the ink-soaked horror where no two journeys are the same. Lead the Resistance in After-World Zombie Survival, a free post-apocalyptic action game on Android where a zombie plague has ravaged civilization and you're humanity's last hope, offering partial controller support that works during gameplay while menus may need a touch. Recruit allies, rebuild a forgotten shelter into a fortified stronghold, and make life-or-death decisions as you hunt wildlife, collect fruits and vegetables to prepare nutritious meals, and craft or upgrade a wide range of melee and long-range weapons to boost your skills. Explore diverse locations like abandoned cities, wild forests, and other forgotten zones, each filled with both danger and opportunity. In this base-building survival adventure where every decision could mean the difference between extinction and survival. Step into the terrifying world of Stay Out of the House, a realistic survival horror game on Android priced at $7.99 where you've been kidnapped and held captive in a cannibal butcher's house, and it's only a matter of time until your dinner. With full gamepad support, you can navigate this living sandbox of terror, making critical choices like rescuing other victims or saving yourself, hiding in shadows, or using the butcher's own traps against him, while the AI reacts dynamically to your every move. You must avoid the butcher's cruel hammer, stay quiet because he's always listening, search for tools and weapons like the .38 caliber revolver, and uncover the dark secrets behind why this madman chose you, if you can survive long enough to find answers. Jump into the story-driven zombie RPG Raging Bytes, a premium game on Android priced at $7.99 with no in-app purchases, where you play as police officer Ben who awakens in a hospital after an accident to find his city overrun by the undead and must struggle through zombie-infested streets with a doctor named Barbara to uncover what happened. Featuring a plot reminiscent of zombie movies, turn-based battles with satisfying strategic depth, and a cast of dramatic characters, you'll scavenge for supplies in all kinds of places while experiencing a bite of horror without excessive gore. The game is noted to have partial controller support on Android, which means your gamepad should work, though some menu interactions may require touch, so you can survive the Raging Bytes with a controller in hand as you uncover the dark truth and rise above the undead.